All right, it is Tuesday, 27th July. Got two envelopes here. I know who one of them is, and I forget who the other one is. I looked it up, and I've forgotten. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that one that I don't know first. This is under BJ, and it is from Charlotte, North Carolina. So I think it's a NASCAR person, if I remember correctly. Get a lot of NASCAR ones come from the Carolinas. And yeah, that's who we've got now. That's right, it's Brandon Jones. You may remember back when I went hunting for one of my heritage hunting mission that I picked up a pack of 2021 Donruss Racing. And so I was able to get one of those signed. He actually signed all four cards that I sent, but that's the Donruss one that I pulled from that pack and was able to get signed. Show you another one here since this one. Yeah, there we go. Silver signature there when he, on the dark spot of the card, came out real nice looking. So yeah, really happy to get all of those ones done from Mr. Brandon Jones. And now, from also Charlotte, North Carolina, initials on this one are DJ. This one I got some help from my friend Chris on, as he hooked me up with the cards for, but this is going to be a Winter Olympic hero, Mr. Dan Jansen, in this one. He was in one of the Allen Ginter sets, I believe it was, and yeah, there we go. Didn't add his gold medal inscription to it, but did sign both cards that I sent. One of those goes back to Chris, one of them I'll be keeping for myself, so big thanks to Dan Jens for signing. Big thanks to Chris for hooking me up with the cards and info that he was signing. So there you go. Once again, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully I'll have some more coming later this week, right after this. All right, it is Thursday, the 29th. It is NBA Draft Night. I've got one item in the mailbox here, TTM. Postmark from Hartford, Connecticut. The initials on are DC, and pause right there. Say that I think this is David Cone, and based on the thickness of it, I'm not too hopeful on the success here. Now, a little about Cone and his signing habits. David Cone requests $50 per signature, and that is insane. Personally, the most I've ever paid for a TTM is $40. That's because it was Carlton Fisk on his rookie card for a set that I'm doing. So it's like, for something like that, I can justify it. It's, you know, it's a big name. It's, you know, one of the, at worst, Fisk is one of the 5 greatest catchers of all time. There's nobody who's going to put David Cone in the top 5 pitchers of all time. I want to even say top 25. I wouldn't say top 5 of any of the teams he pitched on. All time, I mean, not like, you know, I mean, he was obviously the ace of his staff a couple times, but that's beside the point. Yeah, he threw a perfect game once. Okay, so did Len Barker. He doesn't charge 50 per. I've seen a few requests go out from people with no money in there, and sometimes they'll get back with nope, $50 per, deal with it. And other times they'll say fee waived, and they'll sign everything they sent. So I've tried it once, got it back with a note saying no, it's $50 per. So I figured, you know what, screw it. I'm going to try it again. I need him on 2 set cards. I'm going to give it a shot. And frankly, I mean, yeah, he charges $50 per. I've seen his 89 Diamond Kings for sale signed on eBay. I could have nailed one for like $15 with no problem. I've got a guy who's a dealer out in Florida. I bought a few from at the show here in Allen a couple times. He had an 89 Diamond King David Cone signed, sold for, I think he had it for like $10 or something like that. So I'm not going to pay $50 to David Cone for it. Hopefully, it's going to be a couple of signed cards in here. Let's find out. If not, well, WR George, I'm going to be buying some stuff from you soon, I think. So here we go. Feels like there's a note. There's a note. And 2 unsigned cards. So there you go. The note reads, thank you for your support. The fan mail requests from David Cone have been overwhelming. Your cards and or personal materials are being returned for your collection. We apologize for any inconvenience may have caused, but we would prefer returning them to have them go unanswered for a long period of time. In order to assure your item will get signed, we will require a minimum donation of $50 per item, maximum 10 autographs per person unless other arrangements are made ahead of time. Is anybody really wanting 10 autographs from David Cone at $50 each? Yeah, that's... This offer will be guaranteed at least through September 30th, 2021, and may be extended. Some offer. Yeah, so I'm 0 for 2 now on David Cone. We'll see if I decide to make it 0 for 3 at some point, 0 for 4, 0 for 10, whatever. I mean, like I said, I can get the cards I need signed for a lot less than $50. So, yeah, I think I'd rather do that. So, there you go. Failure in the box today for the second time on David Cone. See if it changes, though. It's Friday, and hopefully we've got some better news than yesterday there with David Cone stuff. Oh, by the way, I contacted WR George out of Florida. He still had that David Cone. It's coming my way, and I'm only paying $11, including shipping. So that's a big win right there after yesterday. So I'll be showing that off when it comes in. Hopefully, probably a couple weeks. He said he won't be able to send out until next Monday. he's out at the National right now, and on his way back, he's got a lot of people to visit. So he said, yeah, won't be till next Monday. I'm like, that's fine. Just do it. That's good. So got two right here. Let's go to this first one here. This one's postmarked from North Houston. This is under RC, and I'm going to show you the return stamps on here. Right up there, you get the Jim Thorpe stamp there. Tried to use those on as many football players as I could because, of course, Jim Thorpe, Canton Bulldog. And so this one, RC, North Houston, I believe this is going to be Mr. Ray Childress, longtime defensive lineman for the Houston Oilers. And yeah, that is who we've got here, and signed 3 cards, which I think is what I sent, but I'll show you 2 of them here. I always love getting these 91 Pro Set art cards signed like that, and that one came out really awesome. So another one of those to add to the collection. Not exactly working on it as a project or anything, but they're just fun to get signed, so try to send them out whenever I can. Next one, a fairly recent mail out. No postmark on it. The initials, though, on it are AO. Excuse me. And this one should have 2 set hits in it, plus another kind of project piece in it. Mr. Al Oliver. That's who this should be that we're going to see coming out of this envelope. And indeed, we do have Al Oliver right here. Show you the 2 set cards first. We've got the Diamond Kings. I believe it's the 84 Donruss set for that particular one. We've also got his 72 tops. Of course, had to go and get that one done for that particular set. And this one that I just picked up on a whim and sent off to Richie Hebner. Got it signed by him, so I figured, you know what, we got to send it on to Al Oliver. And that is the 1969 Topps rookie card there of Richie Hebner and Al Oliver. Super happy to get that one done. Typically, I don't pay for stuff like that. That's just an ordinary project and all that. That's just, it's something, not necessarily a set, but just like I bought on a whim. But it's a rookie card of a guy who has a chance of potentially, outside chance of getting into the Hall of Fame at some point. So it's like, you know what? Hebner signs by mail for free. Oliver's cheap enough. Let's go ahead and do it. And so there you go. Got that one done. So nice way to finish out the week. Hopefully we'll have a little bit more tomorrow to talk about on Saturday if anything comes in. If not, well, then we'll see you next week and go on from there. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully there's going to be more right after this.